In the dynamic landscape of Southeast Asian progress, Malaysia's East Coast Rail Link, or ECRL, stands as a symbol of tenacity amid challenges. While Indonesia introduces its high-speed rail, the ECRL charts its course through economic uncertainties and political intricacies. As the dust settles, a crucial question lingers. Can the ECRL propel Malaysia into high-income status, fostering regional competitiveness? Navigating endless realignments, the project aims for completion by end of 2026. In this exploration, we delve into the transformative potential of the ECRL for Malaysia's future. Join us on this journey as we contemplate its impact on the nation's development. Welcome to the unfolding narrative of the ECRL, a journey at the intersection of progress and promise. Born from the visionary East Coast Economic Region Development Council in 2007, this ambitious venture is more than tracks and tunnels. It's a lifeline connecting the nation's west and east coasts. Touted as an economic game-changer, this railway, part of China's Belt and Road Initiative, symbolizes collaboration shaping the region's future. Imagine a swift, efficient link between Kuala Lumpur and Kelantan, slicing through Pahang and Terengganu, promising to cut travel time and redefine connectivity. Upon completion, the 665-kilometer rail project from Kota Bharu to Port Klang will feature 59 tunnels and 20 stations, catering to both passengers and cargo transport. The project includes the construction of the Serenda bypass to streamline cargo movement from the north, and a railway extension to connect to both Westport and Northport terminals. With an estimated cost of 75 billion ringgit, the ECRL aims to spur growth in industry, commerce, and tourism along its corridor, addressing a historical gap in rail connectivity. Operational by January 2027, the ECRL vows to shrink travel time from Kota Bharu to Gombak to an astonishing 4 hours, transforming the experience for frequent East Coast travelers. Beyond passenger transportation, the ECRL is a potential game-changer for goods, acting as a land bridge connecting the South China seaport of Kuantan to the Klang port in the Straits of Malacca, potentially bypassing the Straits of Singapore. Yet amidst this grand narrative, a crucial question lingers. Will the ECRL be the heralded game-changer, igniting economic growth in Malaysia's East Coast? The answer holds the key to Malaysia's broader economic tale and its quest for regional dominance. A recent revelation by a Chinese expert, suggesting that the East Coast Rail Link could achieve a speed of 350 kilometers per hour during the Belt and Road Initiative Forum, has sparked discussions on the impact of the ECRL in Malaysia. However, Malaysia Rail Link, the project owner, promptly adjusted expectations, clarifying that the designed speed for the ECRL passenger train is 160 kilometers per hour. Even with the reduction in travel time from 7 hours to 4 hours, many Malaysians expressed disappointment as they had anticipated a high-speed train traversing the east and west coast route. However, the silver lining of the ECRL lies in projections suggesting that it could contribute an additional 1.5% GDP growth per annum, with approximately 30% of contracts designated for local contractors. The project is poised to generate 80,000 jobs during construction and 6,000 jobs during operations, showcasing its potential impact on employment. Moreover, the rail link is expected to facilitate various services, including logistics and business services, contributing to the comprehensive economic development of the region. The evolving narrative of the ECRL underscores its potential to act as a catalyst for economic growth and regional integration in Malaysia. However, economists consistently voice concerns about the financial burden the East Coast Rail Link, ECRL, might impose on the relatively less developed East Coast. The value-added impact of a high-speed rail link, like the ECRL, in catalyzing tourism and business activities is now under scrutiny, given the already established high-quality road networks, existing rail systems, and domestic airlines serving the East Coast states. Furthermore, the notion of the ECRL acting as a land bridge is met with skepticism, even at the original cost of Rm 29 billion, rendering the project economically challenging. The ECRL's business plan envisions transporting 5.4 million passengers by 2030, But the entire KTM network, covering peninsular Malaysia, presently only handles 6 million people annually. Certainly, the cost of the ECRL project is poised to have a direct impact on the pricing structure of both passenger train tickets and cargo freight fees. The higher the project cost, the more likely it is for these transportation costs to surge. If the prices of passenger train tickets and cargo transportation become non-competitive due to the inflated project cost, there's a looming risk of the ECRL being underutilized and potentially evolving into an expensive venture with limited practical value. Alternatively, to maintain competitive pricing, the government might find itself in the position of needing to subsidize the ECRL, a move that would entail utilizing taxpayers' funds to support and sustain the project. This brings forth a complex economic dynamic and a need for careful considerations in balancing the cost-effectiveness of the ECRL against its long-term viability. To contextualize this, Malaysia's annual budget hovers around 300 billion, and the ECRL project alone will surpass from 50 billion. This represents a massive public investment project for the country, fueling concerns and discussions about the economic implications of such a substantial financial commitment. The East Coast Rail Link, ECRL, is acknowledged for its projected economic multiplier effects, aiming to bridge the East-West development gap and foster balanced national development. The initiative is seen as crucial for enhancing connectivity, promoting mobility, and fostering greater integration among the diverse talents and segments of Malaysian society. While the ECRL may not be viewed as an exceptionally lucrative business from the perspectives of economic and investment returns, its role in overall national development is emphasized, with the belief that the project will bring development to the East Coast and generate job opportunities. With the construction progress standing at 21.4% as of March, there seems to be no turning back at this stage. The focus now shifts to ensuring the timely completion of the project and maximizing its spin-off effects once operational. As Malaysia contemplates other significant projects like the Kuala Lumpur-Singapore High-Speed Rail, HSR, and various mega-projects in the planning stages, there is a call for the government to adopt a cautious and prudent approach. This includes a re-evaluation of potential risks and benefits, prioritizing transparency, and ensuring judicious allocation of the nation's resources to projects aligning with both short-term and long-term national interests.